TNT Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Well, it probably wasn't easy getting that dressed up, but now the real work begins as they get set to defend their home court. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this Game 3 of the playoffs on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for the Warriors. Pass to Bol. He lobs it up. It's intercepted. So it's Madrid now. Here's Ramos. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Good job to stay on him and not give him a good look. Turn an easy shot into a tough one.
Howard against Bol. Six on the shot clock. Trains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Ramos. And Bol sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Bol uses it to perfection to block shots. Clearly a foul.
First team foul. The line for the away team. David. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Bol.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage. Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot-blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. First quarter, just over a minute played. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Madrid on D. Bol with it. And the rebound goes to Howard. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Ramos the pass to Howard. Here's Ramos. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Howard, good.
And the strength of Howard is tremendous, which makes him hard to stop when he catches it that low.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. No good that time.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Bol. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Pass to ABC. Launches a 3. That shot, no good.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, that one goes. Count it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Bol. Fires the 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Bol. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second team foul.
And the size Bol has poses problems for any defense, especially when he's trying his best to be aggressive scoring.
First free throw is good.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And so Bol nails both of them.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Ramos the pass to Howard. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Away team ball.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Third is Bol Bol.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Hits the three-point bomb. He has 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Ramos. Still without a basket. Let's go. And Bol pulls it down.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
So it's the visitors now. It's a 5-point game. Right wing. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Another shot. The layup missed. Gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Rebounded by Madrid. They come off the loss on Friday.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
The layup off target.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Off on the layup. Madrid trails by 5. From 15 feet away, and he nails the jumper.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Fans, your dance team. All right, let's keep it going for your dancers.
To the inside. Shot clock at 6. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. The pass to Stockton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Poke loose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
For Madrid, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. And the Warriors making a change here. He's off on the second.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Inside. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And there's the drive.
Number 16.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. He's covered by Stockton. Kept alive.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Good on the three-point shot.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Scooped up.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. Yeah, the defender all over.
First personal foul, third team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
For Madrid, Stockton. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Stockton drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
He's covered by Stockton. Over to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Villanueva. And nothing is falling for him right now. Warriors leading by 5. That shot off.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Madrid.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Now here's Stockton, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 9-point Madrid lead.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the away team, number 2.
The first one falls. Good on both. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And another basket for Madrid.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Out to the right wing. Latre. It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Madrid ahead, up by 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Warriors. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
To the middle, David lays it up off the glass.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And for the Warriors. Stockton the pass to Howard. Knocks it loose. And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Tries it from the top of the key, and there it is for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's ABC. No scoring in this one. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Now Bol. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Howard. Madrid leading by 5. And for the Warriors. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
10. First personal foul, first team foul.
For Madrid, they've shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Swiped away.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Team foul.
So it's Madrid now. And stolen by Bol.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
Warriors leading by 6. Down low. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Clock at 6. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. He has 7. Warriors shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Pass to Howard. And Bol sends it back to the inside. To the middle. Here's Ramos. And Bol sends it back. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And it's in there.
Assist goes to David.
Warriors leading by 3. Passes it to Ramos. Kicks it to Howard. Over Bol. And Madrid misses again.
Yeah, the defender in position there and with a height advantage. The fade away was really his only choice, but still a tough shot.
Pass to ABC. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Madrid takes possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Number 1, Bol Bol. The Warriors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
So both teams making some changes here. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 points for him. Warriors leading by 4. The pass to ABC. Oh, good on that one.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now, here's Bol. Missed inside. Here's Ramos. Scoreless thus far. Pass to ABC. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Bol sends it back. Inside, and it goes down 2 points. Bol's got 6.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Passes to ABC. To the paint. Here's Ramos. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Awaiting ball. Substitution on the court.
Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Down low. From the wing, and he gets the bucket. He's got 10.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Stockton outside. And Madrid misses again.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Bucket is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Madrid shooting not great, 40% for the game. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Inside to end the cold streak, and the layup is good.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
2 minutes remaining.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Madrid, they've gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Stockton drops them both. From the field, 44%, not bad. He's covered by Stockton.
Warriors foul. Number 33. First personal foul. Second team foul.
.149 left to play here in the second quarter. Launches it. Cans it from downtown. 13 points in the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And Madrid misses again.
Normally he drains that.
And the layup's good off the glass.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Madrid trails by 5. And 101 left now here in the second. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. 56 seconds left in the first half. He's covered by Stockton. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. 5 to shoot. Misses the jumper. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 5. 2K Sports. And we'll be back in a moment here at Staples Center.
Please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We hope you're enjoying this round 2 conference semifinal. Checking out the visiting team. They have taken care of business in the first 2 games, but they got a fight on their hands tonight. They're not going to be able to just cruise to a 3-0 lead in this series. It's going to take some effort in the second half. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Great work on the glass so far. They're hustling and showing more desire and boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. The scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. Here's Ramos. Still yet to score. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jock Rivers. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from three-point range.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It could just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Howard. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Personal foul.
Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Second, Bol Bol. In the third spot, Dwight Howard.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Pass to Bol. Fires for 3. No good on the shot. Madrid trails by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. One-on-one fast break. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Tipped away and stolen by Bol. For the finish and the dunk by Bol.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bol making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
Here's Ramos. Hasn't made one yet. Six to shoot. Howard. And Bol pulls it down. Bol's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team. Number 2. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Madrid trails by 9. To the middle to stop the run. And Bol pulls it down.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Number 23. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Away team. Bol. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Ramos. Still scoreless. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Ramos. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Four on the clock. Stolen. It's tipped. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. Jump ball call.
So it's Madrid now. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Madrid trails by 9. Misses the layup.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
The Warriors shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Connects from three-point range. He's got 12.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Knocked loose. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
There you go, fans. That was your dancers.
The visitors with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. And there's the pass to Bol. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Here's Ramos. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And here is Villanueva. Nothing on the board. Five on the clock, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
3rd personal foul, 3rd team foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Madrid.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
That's good from Villanueva.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Both good from the line that time. Madrid trails by 4. With some arc. Offensive rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. He's got 6.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
To the wing right side. It's good from long range.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
For Madrid, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Pass to Ramos. From 20 feet out. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Ramos has got 6 here in this quarter.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
Villanueva down low. From 17 feet out. That shot missing. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 13-5 run. Can't connect from short range.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Basket counts.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Madrid trails by 5. Passes it to ABC. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Clock at 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
3.
For Madrid, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Time called here. Madrid decides to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
Now, here's Stockton. 10 points for him. Offensive rebound. Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Villanueva, and it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Madrid on D. Swiped it away.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Number 7. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
The Warriors have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Number 15. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Little turnaround. Rebounded by Madrid. Dishes to Stockton. Lobbed up there for Howard.
And Dwight Howard wants to be a factor offensively. Important to him to get those touches.
A minute 50 left to play here in the third. And the defense really pressing up on it. Made that a tough shot. Feeds it to Stockton. Got a piece of it. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Off target on the alley-oop layup.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Howard's gone 2 for 5 tonight. The three. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Substitution for the away team. Number 2.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Stockton left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Stockton's got 12 in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. Howard. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. 8 points for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
It's the fourth quarter crowd. Get up!
Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And for the Warriors. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Madrid. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Ramos. Lobbed up there for Howard. That one misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark. Madrid leading by 3. Pass to Ramos. Finished off the break.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looking a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Uncovered. And good. He nails it. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. No good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
To the inside, David. Count that bucket.
David. The assist. Number 10.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's ABC. Fades away. No good that time.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Dwight Howard grabs the board.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor from Madrid, number 16.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
Yeah, and Howard's still a forceful finisher around the rim.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Inside, here's Bol. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Howard. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Ramos. And a miss there on the triple. In the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Knocked away. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
First team foul. At the line for 1. Ramos.
Sendo nandiyan ka ba sa red up?
Gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Just 5 on the clock. Lobbed up there for Howard. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Drops in the layup for 2. Now just a 2-point Madrid lead.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Here's Ramos. Good work there as a code.
Number 6.
And the Warriors lead by 4.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Rebounded by Madrid. Howard Howard's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Ramos. 6 on the shot clock. With the teardrop. And Bol sends it back. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Shoots. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
That evens the score. He's got 19.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
I'm called here. Madrid decides to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Bol Bol.
And, guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thanks, David. And that one is off. Gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Count the basket. Here's Ramos. To the middle. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the defense really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Second team foul. At the line for your Warriors, number 16.
Gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for 2. Number 23.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them.
Down low, got a piece of it. Now the Warriors moving it up. Lobbed up there for Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
And you can see the determination in Howard's eyes. He relishes the opportunity to provide big baskets like that one.
Shoots from 8. Good. He hits the jump shot. He's got 21.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Timeout called the Warriors.
It's time for T-shirts.
The Warriors making a switch here.
Number 28.
Now the pass to Ramos.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And right through it goes.
Assist goes to
Gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. From downtown, the Warriors pull it in. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Goes back up, ABC, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter. Great D that time from Howard. ABC passes to Ramos. To the paint. Pass to ABC. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And it's an 8-point Madrid lead. For the game at 42%. There's a minute left in the game. David misses from close range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Amos can't hit. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hands of the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Away team ball.
Shot from the wing. Bullseye.
Number 10.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Foul. Fourth team foul.
And it's the Warriors' ball.
Away team foul.
They're on a 12-4 run right now.
Personal foul. Fifth team foul.
At the line for your Warriors, Ramos.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. It's an 8-point game. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
David. Good. David. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Hey, everybody. That's execution off an inbounds play.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for Madrid, Ramos. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Laces one from 3.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Time called here. Madrid decides to talk it over. They're ahead by 4. 12 seconds left in the 4th.
Substitution on the court.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for 2, Ramos.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Gets the 3 to fall.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. So we see the Warriors get the win here. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you later.